Hey there, Crossword family. Welcome to a brand new Wednesday edition of Stevie Solves. It's June 28th, 2023. Today's puzzle constructors are Matt Fuchs and Victor Sloan. And before I get started, you know that I always start with my daily gratitude. And today I am extremely grateful for the teachings of Sadhguru and just his way of words and his manner of speaking. He's one of the best public speakers that I've ever witnessed in person. He's the best and something to strive for. Not only is he just right about everything, but he's also got a way of wording things that just makes it satisfies someone like me with a very logical, rational mind. I heard a great quote on Monday by the legendary Joe Weldon, who's in my Toastmasters club, and he says, when we don't understand something, we tend to oppose it. And that's certainly true with me. Maybe, is that true with you too? And so Sadhguru has a way of breaking things down in a way that I understand it and that you can't help but to agree with it. All right, let's start the puzzle. Wednesdays usually have a theme. Early in the week do almost always have a theme. So let's find it out. Here we go. Sport of climbing mountains. Sport of climbing mountains. I need more. Pit something. Pit stop. Like a pit stop in racing, maybe? Pit blank. There's a pit viper. Parlor decoration for short. Could be like a tattoo parlor. Maybe like a tat. Let's look at some more. Organa, who's also a Skywalker. I'm thinking Leia, but I don't really know. With 14 across, first and last gift of a seasonal song. Partridge in that doesn't really fit. Partridge in a pear tree. Let's come back to it. Part of a return address. Return address with a question mark, so we're thinking outside the box. A return address might be addressing another person, like sir. Or it might be giving a speech, or it might be, of course, a mail address, but we know it's probably not that one just because of the question mark. Question mark means think outside the box. To the blank power, that's a gimme. To the nth power is something we hear a lot. Classic collection from the magazines Super Science Stories and Astounding Science Fiction. Classic collection. Definitely don't know it off the top. Attach as a button, you sew on a button. Fabric derived from wood pulp. Is that rayon or nylon? This is probably an O. Y or an L. Woohoo! Yay! With all one's heart. Wholly doesn't fit. Let's see, I think this is rayon. Finally is another way of saying at last. Saxophonist who pioneered modal jazz to fans. I'll need a few more on that one. With all one's heart. Don't know. Display utter contempt for. This is going to be something at. Display utter contempt for. Something at. Air quality concern might be smog. With all one's heart might be madly. Tokarczuk, who won the 2018 Nobel Prize in Literature. I don't know, maybe Olga? This is Palo Alto. Okay, that helps. This might be madly, but this is going to be display utter contempt for is to spit at. I'm going to say smog. Loses everything. Goes something. This is ridge. So maybe it is partridge. Partridge in a, is this like pear? There might be a rebus here because this looks like in a something tree. Feature of the painted desert. The painted desert, well, the only one I know of is here in Arizona, where I'm at in northern Arizona. Feature, a reed. I actually don't know what that feature they're thinking of. Providers of in-flight entertainment. I'm thinking air shows, like, yeah, with a question mark. So you're thinking outside the black box. It's not going to be like when you're flying and you log in and you have entertainment on a computer. This is going to, yeah, I think it's air shows. All right, I had to take a little pause to go talk to the pool guy because I'm the only one in the house that speaks Spanish. But I'm back now. Parlor decoration. Pit. Sport of mountain climbing. Man, I still don't know this. Organa, who's also a skywalker. I don't know. Oh, maybe this is pear tree. This is Leia. Alpine something. Pitapat. Okay, Leia. Pitapat, like, not, and I think we mostly say pitter patter, but another way of saying that is pitapat, like little feet. IRS. Okay, return address. All right. Alpine. Alpine, climbing mountains. Alpine, feature of the painted desert. I don't know. I think there's something tricky going on that I don't know yet. Bit of braggadocio. It's like when you brag about yourself. Can't think of it. Saxophonist, don't know. Dude, quotes. So you're looking for a replacement. It's probably bro. Ceremonial sash, that's an obi in Japanese culture. Like a free ride when you've already paid. Like a free ride when you've already paid. Alanis Morissette. And that song is called Ironic. One time, boxy Toyota. Toyota in the shape of a box. I don't know that one. Don't know that saxophonist still. C30 down. A hidden traitor. I'm thinking Benedict Arnold. I don't know. Yellowfin tuna is ahi. Sag blank. Cold sauces? Cold sauces. I'm thinking salsas or pesto. Maybe it's not an ahi. C 10 down. With 15 across, cause of some hoarseness. Don't know. Target of a CRISPR editing. I think those are genes. They want to edit your genes. Flat sign, maybe. Flat as in an apartment. That's what the British call an apartment. So I believe that sign would be to let, like for lease. Org that looks into cases. Org is abbreviated, so the answer is probably abbreviated, and this is going to be the TSA. They look into your case. Completely disoriented at sea. Yes. Comes down. Comes down. Wanes. Let's see if we got some more help. Cold sauces. Oh, I'm going to need more then. Former Mideast Alliance in brief. I think that's PLO. That sounds like a Palestinian thing. At name for an angler. Rod. Nice. Angler is a fisherman, of course. Fisherman named Rod. Yes, that makes sense. It also might be OAR. You're so vain. Carly, I don't remember her name. Carly Ibsen? This is an N. Largest city in New Jersey is going to be Newark. Also pretty close to New York City. Rubbernecks, I think that's Gawk. Recede. Not quite sure. Go out. Oh, that's probably it. Go out. Seating on Sunday, you sit at a pew in church. Fruity red. Fruity red. Thinking cherry. Having a fermented quality. Fermented, usually smelly, tart. Source of restless anticipation. Man, this is tough so far. Wall Street landmark. The street is abbreviated, so therefore the answer probably is 2. Operative with access. Inside or insider something. From Lausanne. Par exemple. From Lausanne, I'm thinking French, but that seems a little straightforward. Straw mats. Tatamis? Aiolis. Cold. I didn't know aiolis were always cold, but I think this is tatami. Like, we have those in our yoga studio. Okay. So this, I think, is frog in your throat. frog, throat, comes down, rains. Okay, duh. AFTRA. SAG-AFTRA. I don't know what that stands for, but that's got to be right. Carly Simon, I think I remember now. Hidden Trader. Snake in the grass. All right, I'm getting somewhere now. Goes broke, loses everything. Saxophonist. Coltrane, I bet. I bet it's train. Tries to get hold of, grabs at. All right, we're making progress now. One-time boxy, Toyota's a Scion. Clinches, ices. Currency zone, whose members include Finland and Malta. Euro, I thought it was just Eurozone. Reaction to a funny GIF. GIF is abbreviated. I think it's LOL. Harbinger of danger. Canary in a coal mine. Advice on a fashion blog. Style tip. Bring in the sheaves. Say, I don't know what that means. Oh, sheaves is plural for sheaf. A sheaf is a thing of wheat, so when you bring them in, you are reaping. Endeavor astronaut Jemison, I think that is May. Euro, still don't know that answer. Asian Peninsula is Korea, K-O-R. Now in this case it just says abbreviation. They didn't abbreviate a word within the clue this time. REM's The Blank Love. Of course that one is. This one goes out to the one I love. So one I love. Euro area, I guess we're calling that. I thought it was called the Eurozone, but they're saying Euro area. I think that's a stretch. Little attire is miniskirt. Having a fermented quality. Oh, this is inside man, operative with access. I think this NYSE. Ants in the pants. Source of restless anticipation. Whiny. Like related to wine, obviously. Fermented quality. Ants in the pants. Cerise is a color. Who knew? Oh, this is Bose. This might be... Okay, this is Mesa. I think it's alpinism. Alpinism is the sport of climbing mountains. This is going to be iRobot, I presume. And this is Swiss. I think it's UAR. From Lausanne, par exemple. Of course, they do speak French in Switzerland. Also, I believe German. Cell with pseudopods. I think that's amoeba. Cleans as a deck. Swabs. Swab the deck. As in the military thing. Match. Point. Could be like the like a match that you light. Notice the question mark, all right? So you're thinking outside the box. And I still don't know what that is, though. Noted seashell seller. She sells seashells by the seashore. I think it's just she. Stereotypical shout out on a Jumbotron. Hi, Mom. Prefix meaning budget friendly, econo. Struck biblically is smote. Past tense of smite. Persistent little obsession. Bee in one's bonnet. Ants in the pants, bee in your bonnet. Amoeba and wick. A match point is a wick. Okay. Superman most of the time is Clark Kent. Bingo! All right. I would say that's a fun little theme, just crossing, and for some reason, I'm not sure where the NA goes. You got partridge in a pear tree, so it's like the pear tree is the partridge. Cross is the pear tree, so I guess it's in the pear tree. You got a frog in one's throat, bee in one's bonnet, ants in the pants, so the down one is always first, and it's in the across one. You got any down here? Oh yeah, canary in the coal mine. Any more? Snake in the grass. Okay, cool. Nice work, Matt and Victor. Fun puzzle. Definitely gave me a little bit of a struggle, which is really perfect for a Wednesday because it's one that I was always gonna be able to solve. However, it wasn't obvious at first what the little trick to the game was. So I appreciate that about a puzzle. And I get to pick a word of the day. Well, as usual, there's lots of good ones, but I'm going to pick this one, at sea. This is a very common crossword entry. A lot of times it means confused, or they might clue it as addled or completely lost. In this case, completely disoriented. And that is another way of saying at sea, which if you've ever been in the middle of the sea without, you can imagine if you're at sea and you don't know where you're at, like you don't have a compass or whatever, it's just impossible to try to find which way to go other than looking at the sun, I guess. But yeah, so that's definitely one worth remembering. All right, I'm going to end it there. Hope you enjoyed this puzzle. Like, subscribe, share, and go in peace. Make it a great day.